Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this...
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
Oh, super ball!
Messi is fouled. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rashford. Played out wide. Played back in. David Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's looking wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Rashford. Donatoni.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Almost half an hour in now. Zanetti. And it's Bellingham.
Nepal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he plays one through. Can he finish? Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Bahia have broken through. It's 1-0. Big chance! Sensational from David Villa! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Bahia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
On the road outside the stadium.
Bahia get the second half going. Searching pass he's played there. Modric. And it's Belletti. He's had it taken off him. Modric. And here's Donadoni. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's in! And the comeback is complete. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Adams plays it all the way forward. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi out to the right.
Bahia may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Zanetti. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Against the crossbar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Donadoni, who does have an assist to his name. Haaland. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. And the shot! He's scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those...
Big header! Oh, off the bar! Goal! Bahia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Modric. Number 7, Bellingham.
And it's Belletti.
Number 23, Donadoni. Number 9, David
Quality
Villa.
ball.
On the
Haaland.
field.
Now this
Number
could be a
48,
chance.
Gravenberch.
It's really well cleared.
Number 42.
And reclaimed it in a
Musiala.
trice.
Number 11.
And he's
Neymar.
lost his man here.
Number
Big
20.
chance!
Mbappe.
Oh, it's hit the
Substitution
post.
taking place.
That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Bahia close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Nepal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance
There will
to
be
draw
5
level.
minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Rashford. Chiellini gets it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the referee brings it to a close. Bahia have won it by sheer force of character as winning team. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Against Bahia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk.
It's Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bahia still without a single shot on target. Can he get it through? Batistuta. Serginho. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Batistuta. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Torres. And this is Messi. He's looking wide. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Bale.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Bergkamp! Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Corner then. Porto have their third corner. Rijkaard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
And if you do have
it is
a chance
0-0
today,
here
please
at
take some
half-time.
time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And the action is back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Albert Ferrer. And he's heaved it away. Still waiting for the game to take off here. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitutions taking place.
Bahia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those...
Great chance! He's scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 59 minutes is number 19, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry. There's never been anything like him.
A genuine one-off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Bale gets into a good position. Out of play for a goal kick. Spread out to the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Lovely shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Over to the left. An instinctive delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's out once more. And here's Azar. Now it's Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Azar. Decent progress down the left.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Oh, can he get onto this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Bale. Now it's Torres. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Rashford, and the shot's on here. Now it's Rashford. Rashford, he gets big! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
It's Azar! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
There will be
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And that intercept. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Bahia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Bahia, number 22, Bergkamp. Coming
And
on
the
to
action
replace
is
him
back on the way.
Number 11.
Bahia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Out to the left it goes. That's been cut out, well played.
Substitutions taking place.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland, played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Has crossed into the... Bullish header! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Bahia. Number 21.
Size really
Fernando
matters,
Torres.
and it's time to make it
Coming
matter
on the
now.
field is number 15, Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Picked out brilliantly. Owen! Threads one in. And he's let fly. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Bale. He's got away. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Bahia. Number 7, Bale.
Bahia have
Number
turned to their
14,
bench, and we're going to
Rashford.
have a
Coming
substitution.
on the field, number 24,
Cleared away.
Bernardo Silva. Number
Barcelona
20, Hazard.
goes for goal! And that could well leave a mark.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Great ball. And goes for a shot! Xavi Alonso. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Bahia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game.
Up he goes! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Succumbs to the pressure.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He's found a way through. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bale. Looking for options for movement. And this is Bale. Goes for a shot! They've scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Bahia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Takes a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Bahia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Rashford. Neymar. And that's too far for anyone. Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. That's a cute ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rashford receives it in a wide position. He rises! He has done it! Bahia back on level terms! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Gareth Bale!
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nakata.
Oh, really well played.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Can he finish?
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a good run he's making there. Bale gets into some space. Very nicely done. Ball's gone out of play.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. Bale could try cutting inside here. Torres! And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bahia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe! Bahia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Nakata. He's found a way through. It's Nakata! It's anyone's ball now. Caught offside that time. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he latch on to this? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Pulls it back. Now it's Nakata. And the finish! It's in! And they're back in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super ball! Kachu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a fine ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the pass is intercepted. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Nakata. Oh, he's... Nakata! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened? Has another go! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Rijkaard! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. To Messi. Xavi Alonso.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bahia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Bahia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Inzaghi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That's really what... He's having a shot! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground.
It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Torres. Filippo Inzaghi threads one in. And this is Messi. Messi.
Bahia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. He's found the way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Filippo Inzaghi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Bergkamp. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Messi shapes the
2
shoots.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room
Please
that
join me
needs
in
rousing
wishing
at
all the
half-time,
best for
because in
members
truth
of our
they've
fan
not
club
really been at it so
celebrating their
far.
wedding anniversary
If the
today.
pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Bahia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cannavaro. Knocks it into space. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi wins the duel this time. Adams. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. It's going to be another throw. And it's Xabi Alonso. Turns and goes back. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Piqué getting this one clear.
Bahia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now that's well seen too. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played back in. Luis Suarez gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bale is herring after that one. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. Now the ball in. That has been knocked clear.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good spread. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Inzaghi, and that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Alonso. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Albert Ferrer. It's a promising position. And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Foot in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Eza! He is just a joy!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any...
Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. And it's Szoboszlai.
Bahia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Neuer. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Bahia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Raul. Szoboszlai. That's very neat. Pinches it off him. Azar can see things others simply cannot. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard can get it clear. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Bale. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Bergkamp. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Rashford. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Now it's Rashford. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Bahia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bahia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. He has a look up. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bahia still this single goal behind. Now that's well seen too. Works it forward. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shots. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Oh, nice touch. And they win it back again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Taken back almost at once. And they've got a throw. Tries to dink it through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a good ball out wide. Nuno Mendes. Xavi Alonso. And that's been won straight back. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard with the clearance. Hazard. Mohamed Salah. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mohamed Salah. Hazard. And it's Messi. Messi! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a climax we have here!
Number 19.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitutions taking place.
And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that D.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals, or are as clinical.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! And it's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
There's the shot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Bahia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when...
And the shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Oh, what a mistake! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Bergkamp. And it's Messi.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Conte. Tries to pass it through. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their... And the first half is done.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rashford! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Bahia. Number 22, Bergkamp. Number 10.
So, time for
Adams.
changes on
Number
both
4,
sides, actually.
Mohamed Salah.
So the lead
Coming
now
on the
is
field.
2.
Number
Well, this is
5,
nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in
Number
the driving
2,
seat now.
Van Dijk. Number 11, Erling Haaland.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Palmer. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Messi. He's found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Scholes. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Rashford, he's got away. That is lovely. Ball driven towards the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added
That's the
time.
throw. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Rashford. Rashford goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through, in towards the back stick. Firmly met. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bahia were a team not short on effort, but